Hi guys, if you tuned into today's podcast, welcome. This is Neat and Preet. I'm Preet.
I'm Neat.
Thanks for joining us today and listening to a load of rubbish that we like to talk about.
Just general chit chat that turns into ramble.
How's your week been?
Been alright. What day are we on today? No?
Sunday.
Yeah, it's been fine. Just been really busy, to be honest. Doing fuck all. What on your Hoover?
Dyson.
No, Shark.
Oh,
Absolutely loved it.
moving up in the world.
Yep, got a Dyson already, but
Yeah.
decided to buy a Shark. It's been the highlight of my week, to be
Do you
honest.
need the Dyson?
Maybe. Not
Oh,
sure.
are you
It's
selling
cordless.
it?
No, it's cordless though, so in case there's something I need it for.
I love your hand-me-downs because you spent most of your life having my hand-me-downs.
That's true.
So now, in the big wide world,
yeah, but the hand-me-downs I got were cheap.
You can give me
Dysons are expensive.
hand-me-downs. Yeah, but I used to give it to you week on week. This is like yearly. So
True.
One gift a year is not too bad.
I would just buy a new one. I'll buy a new one.
So your week's been good?
My week's been good. I picked something up for us to try.
Ooh. To try as in like eat?
To eat.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever had this before.
Go for it.
Because I've never had it.
What is it? Like a bag of nut trail or whatever it is? Seeds?
Close. Open your eyes.
Peanuts and coconut?
Yeah, it's from Thailand. I didn't actually go to Thailand.
I was going to say...
It's from Sainsbury's in the Asian aisle.
Listen, don't be bigging up the Sainsbury's
yet.
It
says Thailand's #1 nut snack. So...
Cool. That is the snack for today then.
Yeah.
Try it.
Let's try it.
Were you reviewing it or were you just...
Bit of both.
Oh, right.
I just really want to try it.
Okay, go for it.
Quite.
Oh. Bit like a tumbi going on there.
It does sound like a tumbi.
Yeah. If you don't know what a tumbi is, it's an instrument which is like a mini banjo. Basically, it's banjo, isn't it?
No, it's not a banjo.
Like a mini banjo.
It's like this long wooden like flute with a drum thing at the end, which is not a drum, and it's got wires, which is like a violin, like
which
a banjo.
Looks like a banjo.
Yeah, but it's not actually a banjo because banjo is basically like a mini guitar, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but anyway, all the Indian players play it, and they all use one finger, like ding a ding a ding a ding a ding a ding.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's really cool. Our Nana's really good at playing it.
He is very good at playing it.
Right.
Okay.
So it looks like. I don't know if you can see it.
Wait, what is it supposed to be? Peanut and coconut.
Peanuts, coconut, cream flavour coated. What?
Just tastes like peanut.
No, it doesn't.
It actually does. It tastes like peanut.
We'll try them. Let me break into it.
That tastes like peanut with a coating on it.
It's just peanut. It's just peanut.
I wouldn't recommend.
I don't know. It has got a bit of a cream taste. There's no salt whatsoever.
Is it like my taste buds playing havoc or something, or
maybe I'm just trying to big it up because it's Thailand and I really want to go. Yeah. What would you give it a 10?
Well, it's just like the peanuts my mum buys, so 5. It's like KP snacks.
I thought it's just fun in every bite.
No,
I didn't see. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun. I thought it was going to be like coconut, like actual bits of coconut inside.
It tastes nothing like coconut. It tastes like peanut.
So it's koi kai, koi nei. That's what it says. Koi kai. Koi kai.
It's a nay-nay.
Koi nei.
It's a nay-nay from me.
I need a drink. Oh.
You know, do you sometimes get really random thoughts about stuff and you think if you say them out loud, people might actually think you need to
see someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
And
which is why I ring you.
Probably need some sort of a rehabilitation.
Yeah.
I had some really random thoughts today. Not today, this week.
Fucking hell.
Some of them are absolutely stupid. You can clearly tell I don't have very rich friends because one of them was, people keep putting all these pictures up on Instagram of their Christmas and their Christmas tables and stuff.
Mm.
And they have like the big plate, the little fork, the big fork, the big knife and the little knife, and like the napkin with like the holly wrapped around it. wait, you don't know where I'm going with this, yeah? And then like in the middle of the table, you've got like that candelabra thing, and then you've got the huge fuck off.
Oh, it's called a
eucalyptus
candelabra
plant. Yeah, candelabra.
Is that actually a word?
Yeah. The one thing that holds all the candles.
It's called a candelabra.
Yeah, candelabra.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Candelabra.
Google it later. It's candelabra. So you know they have all of that in there. Then they have the real candles on as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have all the real candles on. Then they have the big eucalyptus, lily, whatever, honeysuckle plant in the middle. Yeah.
Not lily. That's a death plant.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah. I was thinking, like, go to all that effort to do all of that. Like all these rich people. Do they ever move everything to then put everything back on the table? Like the roast potatoes, the drinks, the glass of wine, the peas and the vegetables, and like how do they eat around all that junk on the table?
No, because if they're that rich, they have people bringing the food out.
What, serving them?
Yeah. Or
I ain't about that life though, because I might want an extra potato.
No, or like we just did, like we had the food on the side, and it was like you just put it in, and then.
Yeah, but how can you, mate? Like, isn't it claustrophobic?
I couldn't have all that stuff there.
I couldn't do that
because I do get what you mean. Because I do. I don't know. I don't know about all, when you keep talking about all the spoons. Well, that's fine because that's like in a restaurant. But like the bit in the middle, I couldn't have that.
But have you seen some of them? It's like quite a lot.
Yeah, no, it's too much.
It's too much. Yeah, you know.
Because I'll be scared, like someone like me, like, and then knock over a candle.
Yeah. And then you'll be calling 999.
Yeah, no, I do. Yeah, I get that. That's not that weird of a thought. Also, I think they just have that for the gram and for when people walk into the house. I actually think when they eat, maybe they move it out of the way. Then maybe you're right.
What waste of money?
But if they've got all the soup and all that, the bowls there.
And also, if you've got like your 70-year-old nan or 80-year-old nan sitting across the table, what are you going to do? Like look over the mountain of this plant?
Yeah, but that's like when people have those big long tables.
No, I can't do it.
Imagine we went to someone's house, yeah? Like when we go to someone's house, we like to have a little like you know, in private. It might be like talking about the food or talk about something. If there's like me and you on the other end of each other,
no, yeah,
I'll be really upset.
I hope our family don't get that big because that's a bit peak.
Yeah, no, those tables are too much.
And it should be round.
Yeah, I like round. Yeah, round. I was about to say. Yeah, because then you can actually still talk to each other. There's not that much of a circumference between you.
Yeah. So anyway, that was one thing I thought.
Yeah, I like that one.
Obviously, because after Christmas, New Year, I was thinking like, what is all this shite? Like, posting, like, really, all that money. How do you feel? You know, like you're gonna sit up in a rigid.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I know you are dinner at the table person, but Christmas Day, come on! I want to watch Gavin and Stacey on the sofa with a dinner on the sofa.
Oh, what? You have dinner at the sofa on Christmas Day?
Yes.
Nah.
I don't.
Nah.
Why am I going to sit at a dining table for?
Yeah, but Gavin and Stacey's later on. There's no more Gavin and Stacey, by the way, now.
Yeah, I know.
But Gavin and Stacey's later on in the evening. Those programs come later on in the evening.
Or whatever. But I like to chill on the sofa and eat.
No, I'll get indigestion.
I don't like this whole sitting upright and all that. And you probably noticed I don't really eat with knife and fork either. I just eat with a fork. Like all dinner is like just with a fork. I hate using a knife and fork.
That's like Grandma used to do, like.
Yeah,
break up the side, and then she used to pick it up sometimes.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
Like sausages now.
Yeah, obviously I wouldn't do that when I'm out, but I do that at home. You know, when you just can't get the end of it, or when you're trying to break it and it's too big for their portion.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, on your phone, on your iPhone, do you rename files and put the apps in there?
I have got files.
So do you have like a stationery file, a travel file?
Stationery? There's no fucking pens and rulers on there, is there?
Yeah, calculator, notepad.
Yeah, no, I just got I think I haven't actually sorted it out since I got it. It's actually, you know, when I had my old phone and like you get a new phone, it transfers everything over. It just transferred it like that, so I haven't actually done anything with it. But I think there's a file in there called admin. Yeah. And I got like all my energy, electricity app and all that on there. And then I think I got one like games. Yeah. And then I got like health.
Games.
Yeah.
How old are you? Games.
We're not going like aeroplane or something. I like to play a game. And like also when
you have like Candy Crush.
No, but like also when my other half tells me like games that's quite cool, then I want to download them as well. Like we compete with each other.
I do not have one game on my phone. Anyway, that's just me.
But sometimes I like it on like the aeroplane or something. Or like when I got doctor surgery, I don't really have friends, so no one texts me. I'm not like group chats not popping like when you're at work and stuff. and I was talking in the group chat. So then I like to sit there. What am I meant to do? I can't keep scrolling Instagram. So I just sit there playing like there's a really good game.
I don't know if that's like really cool, like Miss Independent, or like really sad and you need some friends, but
no, that's not. No, that's mean.
Okay, anyway. I'm just not
like
about the gaming thingy.
Games.
Like, you know, when you meet like
30,
40-year-old people and they're like,
no, don't get me wrong, I don't think the doctor said your fucking big headset and shit on. I'm talking about like there's a game like Block Duco, which is like Sudoku and Tetris mixed together.
Okay.
Like, oh, pardon me. They're like what they're called, like brain game. Or like a puzzle game.
Not too bad. Yeah. I asked because I had to ring Apple and they like remote into your screen. And the guy said to me, he said, your home screen is the most organised screen I've ever seen. And I was like, thank you. And I felt really like good. You know, like someone from Apple told me that. So I was just wondering, does everybody else do that? Like, do you rename your apps?
Yeah, I do rename them. Rename the app?
Rename like the files.
Oh, yeah.
So I have like travel.
Yeah.
Stationery, where you have admin, I have stationery.
Yeah.
I don't know, beauty, lifestyle.
Yeah,
shopping.
I need to redo mine now.
Yeah, I'll do them for you.
I'm a bit mad. Is this what you just sit there thinking?
Yeah, just really like load of crap. Okay. Yeah, like I also thought about. I think about this quite a lot. I think other people think about this quite a lot as well. Like,
do you guys do that, by the way? Do you rename? Let us know if you guys do any of this stuff.
I mean,
or
it's quite
anything
this stuff
she thinks about.
But like, I just felt really proud because like Apple Man was like.
But it's also good, yeah, because let's say like you're on my phone and you're like, oh, where's your calculator? I'm like, oh, go on the admin file. It's in there.
Yeah, it's quite good.
That's quite good. Whereas like mum, she's got no file on her phone at all. She has got 5-6 home screens, all full of. Oh, it's too much.
I have one.
Yeah, I have one.
I have one home screen. That is it. Otherwise, I think it'll play with my.
Like if I'm on my phone, I'm like, where is it? I can't find it. I'll give it here.
You can type it in at the top though.
Yeah, no, but sometimes it's just I'm trying. She's like, oh, it's right there. Yeah, so if I was right there, but it's not right there. It's on the 5th page.
Like
fucking here we go.
No, but these like things that I've just generally been thinking about, or like I've been lying in bed and thinking, I've been thinking about these things, or I've spoken to someone and I think, yeah, why do we not do this? Or I haven't got this. So one was about,
is this sparkling water? No, still.
We need, and I know that the drum has been banged about this a lot everywhere on programs and stuff. But what education is needed for people, especially men, around perimenopause, menopause, postnatal depression, miscarriage, and fertility treatments.
Basically, the female anatomy.
Yeah, basically.
Yes, I agree. I don't think men actually realise that we women go through stuff like this. I genuinely don't think they realise.
Because I spoke to someone the other day and I asked them, so when you were growing up, they didn't grow up in this country. Right. So when you were growing up, did you get education about this? Did you know about this?
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. It depends country per country as well, innit?
And when your significant other went through some of these things, did you know? Did you talk? Did you see any signs? And they were like, no. It was like, no. There was a lot of like beef, a lot of arguments and a lot of this and a lot of that. Now, linking it back could have been because the hormone imbalances or whatever could have been to do with that, but those signs were not linked to that at that time because of the lack of education. I also spoke to the same person about fertility treatment. Do you know about fertility treatment? And straight away it was like, what do you mean IVF? And that was that. Obviously there's more to it now, and there's the whole egg freezing, there's the whole IU insemination, that thing.
Yeah.
And so that aside is fine, but then you've got people that genuinely may at a younger age go through like perimenopause and things like that. And
sorry, just to stop you, is it premenopause and perimenopause? What's peri?
Perimenopause.
Why is it peri?
I don't know, that's what it's called.
Because it just takes me back to Nando's when you keep saying peri. I'm trying not to laugh.
It's perimenopause.
This is not premenopause.
No, it's perimenopause.
Does that mean pre?
Like when you, so when you see a woman.
So why is it not pre?
Probably because it doesn't fit pre-menopausal.
It does. Perimenopause, not perimayo.
Yeah, it's like perimenopausal.
Sorry, it's not a laughing matter. It's just the peri bit.
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, childish.
So yeah, it's perimenopause.
Right, okay.
And I just think there's just lack of education around it. No matter how much people are trying to
forget the males. Yeah,
I think that everyone
the females hasn't even got enough education. I didn't even know the things that happen during menopause. Yeah, I didn't know half of the things. I haven't got children, but like half of the things that happen during childbirth or while you're pregnant or whatever, I didn't even know was a thing. I actually didn't know you had to give birth to the placenta until 5 years ago.
You're pretty sick.
No, because in school they showed us a video of this woman sitting on a chair, a dining room chair, and she had all her tits and everything out, and they went push, and she pushed out this baby, and oh yes, boy, and that's all I remember. And that's all they ever told us was childbirth. They never said, they said you grow the placenta and everything.
Some people eat it, you know.
Yeah, it's meant to be really good. It's full of nutrients.
Yeah.
But they never told us that you had to push the placenta back out. Yeah. They never told you about like you bleed after birth. Yeah. They didn't tell you none of these things. And even if like now, like sometimes, you know, like on Instagram, like I'll go through like videos, you know, like the TikTok videos kind of thing.
Yeah.
And you get women like, you know, a day in the life of someone who's like 2 days postpartum,
yeah.
And then you watch what they go through, and I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I wasn't told none of this stuff.
It's a lot, and I just think that if we had the right education or refresher sessions for people that are in work or side courses for people, like this is information that is freely available. Okay, whether it's from your GP, whether it's from people like us or whatever. And I just think there just needs to be education, because you know what? It could save a lot of relationships. It could build a lot of good relationships. And also at the same time, it could also save lives, because some people suffer in silence. And I just think that's the most saddest thing. And
also, I think it's not fair. Like, you know, like if you are in like a heterosexual relationship, and like you both go through different things at different points in time and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like, especially men or boys or whatever, they like, you could be having your period, but because you're on your period, we live with it, we still have to go to work, we still do things around the house and everything like that. And when they see you do that, they think, well, she's fine, she's just using. And then when you're like, oh, actually I need to sit down, they'll be like, what are you sitting down for? You were fine 10 minutes ago. Yeah, because I just acted like I was fine, but right now it's getting too much for me.
Yeah,
I don't think they realise. However, saying that though, you know those videos where they put the things on the men and they can feel what period and childbirth's like.
I've never seen that.
What, the stimulator?
No.
Oh my god, like, let us know if you guys seen it. But
wow.
They put them on,
so a man can feel like a cramp or like.
Yeah, but there's levels in it, and it shows you like what it feels like to have a period. Then there's a level like 1 centimeter dilated, 2 centimeters, 3 centimeters, and they can't even do the period cramp. And there's women who stand there up until probably like they're 6 centimeters dilated, and they're not flinching. And they're like, oh, that's my normal period.
Women do have a very high pain threshold.
Yeah.
But I just think it's just something that was really playing on my mind. And also because I watched an ITV drama where one of the ladies had postnatal depression, and it really got me thinking.
No one knows.
Fortunately or unfortunately, however you want to put it, but we've seen postnatal depression from first hand. So although we were very young and very oblivious to everything, we did learn a lot. And now when there's been times where we've met family or whatever, and someone's had like a bit of a taboo, like behind the scenes, something like, oh yeah, you know, their daughter-in-law's got postnatal depression, and you kind of look at the family and you think, oh yeah, and you look really supportive.
I think also touching back not just on gender, but I also think cultures.
Yeah,
like
I find
like a lot of cultures, especially like in the like Asia side of the world,
South Asian, definitely.
Like I don't feel like they're not taught nothing about it. So when their daughters or their granddaughters or their daughter-in-laws or whatever go through postnatal depression, or they're going through the menopause, whatever, they don't understand what it is. So they're like, oh, she's just got mad, oh, she's just a bitch, but she wasn't a bitch before, so how has she just become a bitch?
But it's like, even when like people don't realise, even when you go through the menstrual cycle,
Yeah.
you could have a really good one that month.
Yeah.
i.e. you're in your element, you've done a bit of exercise, work's been good, haven't had too much stress.
Yeah.
You just got on with Mother Nature, yeah?
Yeah.
However, your hormone imbalance or your emotional imbalance can hit after your cycle finishes.
Yeah.
And that happens a lot.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. And sometimes like before.
Yeah.
I mean, if you got the whole stretch, then
you're fucked.
But like 2-3 days afterwards, you can feel like the whole world is against you. You can feel so overwhelmed, yeah, and you can basically start to feel like everything is like getting on top of you. And then you have a bit of a breakdown, and then you think to yourself, oh, it could be that I've just
had my period.
yeah.
Or like, do you guys ever get it when you're sitting there, you're like watching something, could be something really stupid, like,
and you have a breakdown.
I have a breakdown, yeah, and you're like, I'm so weak, what the fuck? And then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, period.
That's why I was
Makes
being
sense.
like that. Yeah.
So let us know if you guys want us to go into more of an in-depth like episode.
What are you gonna do? Like be a gynecologist or something?
No, but like sometimes it's good to like get up facts and actually like and maybe talk about personal experiences.
Yeah.
Because we have gone through personal experiences with Mother Nature, obviously, and like with the postnatal depression.
Yeah.
So like, if you guys are interested in that kind of being a topic, a more serious topic, then just let us know.
Just let us know. Hit the button. Leave a comment. The freaking program that I was watching, it was only 4 episodes, but it took me like ages to watch it. But anyway, that was sad. And like when people very easily talk about a topic like that, or put salt on people's wounds or brush it off, I just think it's just not a nice thing to do.
No. Experience with this topic, because obviously we're females.
And I also had other 2 topics that I thought about, which is I was speaking to someone the other day at work, and they, before they got the role, they had applied at other places and everything like that. And they said to me, isn't it so annoying or so baffling or just really hits you worse than like being good at what you do, when someone says, oh, sorry, they've rejected your application because you're overqualified? Oh my God, I had that. How do you even determine overqualified? Hear me out.
Okay.
This is from like people that I've known that have been in high flying jobs and everything like that.
Yeah, this was
and some people work really hard, they get the qualifications that they need and they get into these jobs, and sometimes the work and the rewards are amazing. The rewards are amazing, but you got to work hard, and then you can play
yeah.
But that, 3 a.m. alarm, 5 a.m. commute, get to the office, your boss is telling you this and this, you get home, you got to try and fit gym in and 3 liters of water and look after the kids, and you got to do the ironing, the washing, and then you got to sit down, have dinner, but then you log onto your emails and then you carry on working, this, that, and the other. It becomes a cycle. Becomes a cycle. And sometimes I've met a lot of people in my working career where they want to break free from that cycle. Something has triggered them, or something has got on top of them, or something has made them realise, you know what, there's more to life. I think we went through that a little bit when we had bereavement in our family. We kind of thought, well, there's a bit more to life, and you still carry on with life, but and you might not be hitting your dreams as much as you want to, but something can happen in life. It could be grief, it could be a breakup, it could be anything. And this particular person, or these people that I've spoken to, or who I've networked with, who have come in to ask me for a job or whatever, and I've never said you're overqualified for the job. What I've always asked is, this is your experience, this is what you've been doing, how comes you're interested in this? And believe it or not, 9 times out of 10 the person will say, I just need a break. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm really happy going into a bakery, putting jam in some donuts, or delivering some parcels, or whatever, somewhere where I do not have to sit behind a computer screen
and think
about emails, think about strategy, think about this, think about that. And I have respect for every single job in this world, right? Whether it's whatever. I've stacked shelves before, cleaned, whatever. So it's nothing like that. But that's why I thought about this so much, because I've met so many people that have felt like that. What determines that you're overqualified? Now, if I'm working for a bank and I've just had enough of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, getting the 5 o'clock commute, doing whatever, and I just think there's just no work-life balance. I'm still working when my official work time is done.
Yeah.
I'd like to go and work in the local bakery. Start at 8 o'clock, interact with people, serve some coffee, play around people's dogs in the cafe. And when the shift's done at like 3 o'clock, done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't need that headache.
Yeah.
Now, I could be queuing up and telling that person, I'm ready to work. I'm ready. I can get in there. I'm reliable. I've got all the transferable skills, because I'm obviously punctual. I'm reliable. I know what hard work looks like. I'm presentable, whatever. And for someone to turn around and say, but you're overqualified. Right, but you're going to wait for someone who's unreliable.
And
underqualified, no manners, no respect, no presentation, can't string two sentences together. And you rather take them. So I feel really sad, because I've met a lot of people like that will say, I've applied here and applied here. Look, yes, I know I'm an engineer by trade, or yes, I know I'm an accountant by trade. I don't want to do it anymore. So I just think we need to be...
Or just be fucking grateful that someone wants a job, for fuck's sake.
I just think society needs to be a little bit open, that just because someone has done something for 10, 20 years doesn't mean they can't change. You can change your life at any time.
That's like, say, when people retire, they go get like a 2-day-a-week job or something, because they're bored at home. They might have retired, like you said, let's say a big banks person, who works in a big bank. They might have retired out of there and then think, oh, do you know, I'm bored sitting at home. Not because I need the money, but I'm bored. So I'm going to go to my local corner shop and say, can I have a job working here twice a week for a couple of hours, Then that person says, no, why do they then give them the job? Because they're old. Well, no, they're also overqualified, because they've got 45 years experience working in that bank. Yeah, that's why I
see this a lot, because was it you, or was it like someone that we knew, that they literally got rejected from McDonald's, KFC, Boots? Was it you? You're overqualified. It was you.
Yeah. I haven't even got I've got a secondary school education, by the way, guys. So I haven't got anything yet. But I got rejected at McDonald's, and I genuinely just I was in desperate need for a job. I needed a job. I had bills to pay. I had car. I didn't care where I worked. I also still don't care where I work. I'm not that type of person. Like, I will pick up dog shit if I have to. Like, that's just not me.
You do.
I'm not this prim and proper person. I do pick up dog shit. That's right.
You do.
However, I'm not this prim and proper. Oh no, I can only work in certain jobs. I'm not like that. If you need money, you need money.
Exactly.
And you can start from anywhere. There's people that started off stacking shelves in B&Q. Like we know someone who started off in B&Q, and then he now works for the Bank of England. Like, it's got nothing to do with it. But anyway, so I applied at McDonald's, and this is before all this bloody online
application forms. And...
So I went to McDonald's, I gave my CV, and bear in mind I was only 19, I think I was. And then the guy was like, they rang me back, and they're like, oh, we're really sorry, we can't offer you the job. And I was like, well, why? I said, you literally asked for someone who can speak English. I can do that. You asked someone to be on time. I can do that. I've had many jobs before. It's on my CV. So why can't you do it? And then they were like, oh, you're overqualified. I was like, in what? How am I out of everyone? Me.
I just,
and I don't know if it's because, like, in the interview thing, I was too...
Maybe, I think a lot of times...
Was I come across too proper? I'm not really proper.
I think a lot of times the underlying fear that they probably have is that you'll get something better.
Or they're jealous. Sometimes people thinking
that you'll overtake them.
Because if it's a manager interviewing, they might think, well, fuck me. She seems a bit clever. She might end up moving up the ladder quick. That is shit, man.
I'll
never be like that kind of person.
Nor would I. And that's why it's good to talk about these things, because you know what, there's probably a lot of people sitting out there thinking, because you know what, I thought of this because it's January. And a lot of people are applying for jobs.
Don't get me wrong though, if someone come to me for a job and they have...
I would take the time to sit and talk
but like, okay, let's say like, okay, you've got a university degree and all that, and you've had a good jobs. And like, if you come to me for a job, I would think like, okay, It's very different to what she does.
Yeah.
And I would actually ask you, so what makes you want to come work here when you had that job there? And this is like half of the salary.
Would you hear that person out?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'd ask you.
Yeah.
No, I would ask you.
Yeah.
And then when you say, oh, it's because I'm really stressed on my job, blah, blah, I'm like, cool. And then if I've seen that your customer service, your speaking skills, but my thing is, will you fit into my team? That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I don't care about, because I've employed people.
I agree, because one thing that I will certainly, skills can be taught, and you
can teach how to do stuff.
There is nothing better than attitude over aptitude.
Yeah. Of what?
Aptitude. That's the work and the skill and the skill
altitude. Set. That's high up.
Aptitude.
Aptitude.
Yeah. Altitude is nothing to do with it.
What's that altitude? Aptitude.
Aptitude. Aptitude is having the skill set to do the certain job, being able to do the job. So if you've got a disgusting personality, horrible attitude, really bad behaviours, but you're really, really good at number crunching and I need an accountant, but your personality is absolutely shite, and you're not going to fit in with my team, I'd pretty much reject you.
Oh yeah, no, I do that. Yeah.
So that's attitude. So sometimes attitude is better than aptitude. If you've got someone that fits in your team that will listen to you,
aptitude.
You should have gone to school, bruv. Yeah. I read this podcast quite good because it'll teach you a few things.
Aptitude.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's too much.
Aptitude.
I just said I don't like your attitude.
It's like Aptimel.
But why could I say I just don't like your attitude? Why don't I say I don't like your attitude?
Those are two different words that mean two different things. Attitude is the behavioural part, and aptitude is the skill set.
Right.
Yeah.
So you've got the aptitude, but I don't like your attitude. Attitude. Oh, fuck off. I'm just like, you're a dickhead. Sorry, just let me finish quickly. Yeah, because if you've got a good team already, let's say it's me, you, and Bob and Sarah here, and we do really well as a team, and then Gavin comes, and Gavin
wants Stacey.
And then Gavin wants to join the team. We work really well together. Yeah. But if he comes along and he's an absolute twazzock, then he's going to ruin us, and then you might want to leave. So then I've also lost another member of my team.
But I just thought it was a really important message to say. Like, if there is someone out there right now who's recruiting and you've rejected someone because you thought they were overqualified,
hear them out. Hear them out.
Because that person could have walked away and they could have been really desperate, or they could be wanting a career change or whatever it is.
Or they might need to move closer to their house and can't find another job that is the same thing they already do, so then they just want another job. And we got bills to pay.
Or they could be caring for someone and they just need a part-time job to get them ticked over.
Yeah.
And I think also people are really afraid these days, and I think whilst we've got this thing about we're so inclusive and we take mental health seriously and we take all different diversity, inclusivity and all this stuff, but the amount of people I've spoken to, again, going back to having these high-flying jobs, that have just said, you know what, I just had a mental breakdown. It was having a massive strain on me, my relationship, my family, whatever. Couldn't do it. So I applied to be a driver. And again, I've got nothing against drivers. I work with drivers. And
like a truck driver.
I just want to be a driver. Do you know what I mean? I want to be independent. I want to be able to take my parcels.
Yeah,
put them on my truck, go do my deliveries for the day, clock out, go home, take a day's wage. And there are very few people that will come and say, do you know what, I just couldn't do it anymore. I was just having a bit of a breakdown. I just want something with clarity. 9 to 5. I'm going to call it 9 to 5. Clock in, clock out. And that's it. I don't want the additional headache that I'm taking home.
That actually intertwine with each other. You know the jobs I've had. They've gone from cooking to prison officer to just random shit, because I get bored. I want a new skill set, and I also want to be able to say, I've done that job. I've done that bit. Whereas nothing against it, hands up, well done. Like even someone like you, been in the same job or similar sort of job.
Industry.
So that's what I mean.
Before going into the industry, I had a lot of jobs, didn't
I?
Growing up.
But people that have been in the same job or the same kind of area for like 30 years or whatever, hats off, because I get bored.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can get really restless.
Yeah.
You can especially if you've got a side hobby that you can't seem to do or exercise. Like if you like knitting or stitching or something, and you don't get time to do that.
I don't like it.
No, I'm just saying. Yeah, or people that are like really creative, and they don't get to do what they need to do, and hence why we're doing this. But
or they wait till they're retired to do it, which is sad because you might just die.
Do you know what I mean? So and I've just been having really random thoughts. I don't know how long we've been chatting for, but been having really, really random thoughts about my whole week. Do you know what? I actually took my phone out and I was like,
I think this is really good. You should do this.
And I've been thinking about.
And then as we build up our audience,
they can let us know.
You should let us know what random thought you had. Then, and if we like the random thought,
we'll talk about it.
We can just talk about the random thought. Oh, I don't know if you see the video. Basically, there's this guy. He was parked in a disabled spot. There's obviously
and then someone was like, "Oh, you're not allowed to park there."
Yeah, there's a lady come along, and he was black, so I think there's partial racism to it. Yeah, I'm just putting it out there. I think there was.
Okay.
But she come and she was like, "You can't park here. Where's your disability? Blah blah."
Yeah.
And then he was like, "I'm disabled." No, you're not. You're walking fine. He was like, "I am disabled." Anyway, there's this huge thing. Eventually, he turned the disabled badge over, which he's not in his right to do. He doesn't need to do it. He turned over and there's a picture of him.
Yeah.
And she said, well, you've made it. What's it called? Like it's a fake. It's a copy. It's not a real thing. Yeah.
That's just so.
And then he spoke to Cameron. He was like, "I've actually got a heart condition, and I can only walk a certain amount without feeling out of breath. And then I get really out of breath. And also sometimes I'm fine, but then sometimes I'm not fine. And it's really unfair," he said, "that she come up to me. What do you want to do, limp or like cut my leg off to show that I'm disabled?"
That is just This is right. And I know this is probably like a bit of a hot topic, but again, it's something that I really feel just needs to like have some airtime.
But it's also when people call you fat. Like someone says, "Oh, she's put on loads of weight." But do you know that she's not got an illness that caused that? Or the worst one. Actually, we had this conversation with Mum earlier. Yeah. Like if someone's lost loads of weight and straight away people are like, "Oh my god, you lost so much, you look so good." I don't feel good.
They could be really ill.
I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, they could be really ill.
Do you know what I mean?
I think we just need to be a bit.
I'm not gonna lie though, if I see only if someone I know, on a level with, when I see him and let's say someone lost loads of weight, I'm not gonna lie to you. The first thing I say is, "Are you okay?"
Yeah.
And then they look at me, they're like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like, I just want to say because you've lost loads of weight, but is it intentional or is it? Because I don't want to come across. And when they're like, "Oh yeah, no, it's intentional," I'm like, "Wow, you've done really well."
Yeah.
And if they say, "Oh no, it's because I've been," I'm so sorry. Like, I'm very mindful of saying that to people.
I think we just need to be mindful.
Obviously, not random people in that Tesco's like, "Oh, you lost so much weight."
Well, you wouldn't know because you've not seen them.
No, I do. I see the same people in my Tesco's.
Right. Okay. You've got too much time. No. I just go in, out.
No, I live in a small community though, so I see the same people. Or workers, like the people that work there.
Right. Okay.
They all know me.
I don't. Susan can't. Yeah. So my brain's been really busy. I've got a really busy brain, as you know.
I actually have
brain,
but like, forget about it.
No, you've got a busy brain, but you don't know how to articulate it. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I have to get it down.
Write it down on paper.
I'm not thick, you know. There's certain words I just don't. Considering I read a lot, but I don't really.
What was the last one you read? Like Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah.
You actually read that?
Yeah.
For the 400th time.
Yeah.
Hey.
But I don't use altitude in it. Altitude.
No, they use like Azkaban and all this stuff.
What's
Expelliarmus.
Altitude.
Yeah, their words are more confusing.
Is it altitude?
Aptitude.
Aptitude.
Yeah.
Altitude. What's that?
I don't know. I haven't quite.
Oh no, I've mixed altitude and aptitude to get altitude.
That's not actually a word.
Yeah, no, I've mixed it together.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what also pisses me off? Like you lot do you lot, and it's great. And I wish, like, when I've got money in the bank account, maybe I want to do it, but I don't know. But these people that call professional decorators in to their normal 3-bedroom home, like, brother, stop putting yourself in debt.
Then why not be in debt?
Okay,
Wait.
No, what I mean, like on Christmas, it's nice, man, to put your Christmas tree up with you if you got kids or your partner or even yourself.
Yeah.
Why do I need to pay someone money to come put my Christmas tree up for me and decorate for me? Why?
I don't know. It might be something you're not very good at, and you might want someone else to do it.
I don't know. Christmas for me, it's about doing.
I don't put a tree up. That's just because I like everything else.
Yeah, okay, that's not the problem. That's not what the point I'm making.
No, I know what point you're making, but someone might be really crap at decorating. Like, go to Dad and say, Dad, put Christmas tree up. Dad's gonna look at you like, I put it up, but I won't.
No, he's not interested in putting it up. It's like you. He's not interested. But
if we weren't here and we needed to do a surprise or something, and say we need,
Dad would do it. He'd just do it very tacky, which is fine.
Yeah, but then we might think we don't want it tacky because we want
style.
Yeah, but we might think we don't want it tacky. We need it done because of X, Y, and Z. So we'll pay someone to do it.
No, I don't. I just don't. I think Christmas is about doing stuff as like a family or whatever. Obviously, you ain't got family. Sorry, innit? Do it yourself. But if you've got a family, if you've got kids, okay. If you've got kids,
they're gonna do a shit job. Is that what you want?
No, but it's about like, let's put it up together, and then when they do it, move.
Yeah, no.
And then
some people are quite busy in their lives. They ain't got time to do all of that. Don't forget,
they ain't got that homely feel to it.
Yeah, but some people not like that. Some people, like execs, they work right up to the last.
Yeah, because they've got the money in the bank account.
Correct, so they can get people.
Yeah, what I said at the beginning.
Decorate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's people that got the money.
That man with money in the bank account wants to pay me to decorate his tree.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but like these people that put themselves in debt, and then after Christmas they start crying.
Who's putting themselves in debt, man? Why are you so like?
Because it winds me up.
Who's in debt though? Who's like, hey, I'm in Instagram, yeah, just had the decorations done, and I'm in debt, fam.
No, people I meet. They got no money.
They come up to you and they say, I just had balloons put up, now I'm in debt.
Yeah! They're like, I had decorations done. It was XYZ money.
Okay, that is just stupid.
Yeah, no.
Because what you're doing...
Wait, let me finish. And then they spend all this money on Christmas, which is fantastic, yeah?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's fabulous and fantastic. And then it comes to January and they got no money. And the kids eating cold baked beans out of the tin because the mum can't feed them or the dad can't feed them. Should have got that money.
They go to that extent to tell you they're eating cold baked beans out of the tin. What sort of collapsed people do you work with? Or is your Tesco community? And they're like, in the baked bean aisle, you see, Barbara from Baked Beans. And she's like, gonna have to take a few tins home, mate.
No, but you hear these people's stories. I spent 12 grand on Christmas.
But on a serious note, people do spend money they haven't got to impress the people they don't like.
So this is my point. Yeah.
Yeah. We got
in any aspect of life.
Yeah.
I'm not just talking about Christmas.
No, I agree.
Yeah, it's good to have a bit of debt. Like you got credit cards, really good.
Yeah.
But pay it off as well, even if you pay £10 a month towards it. Pay something off.
Yeah.
But live within your means.
Yeah, correct. And do stuff that makes you happy, not other people.
I can't go spend 12 grand on Christmas.
Oh, who's having 12 grand Christmas decorations?
Yeah, that woman in the magazine. I was at the doctor's surgery. It said in the magazine, I spent 12 grand.
First of all, no one reads magazines these days.
It's at the doctor's surgery.
Second of all, I ain't touching no magazine in a doctor's surgery.
It was the headline at the front.
Oh.
That's too much money. If you ain't got
that is too much
I
money.
mean, if you're like tomorrow Eccleston.
I could decorate a whole house in 12 pounds.
No, but where's the Eccleston family?
Yeah, tomorrow.
To her, 12 grand for like £12.
Yeah.
Don't really matter to her. Do you know what I mean? Cool, you spend the 12 grand.
Yeah, you do you.
But me, I can't.
No.
But I'm not going to try and match her. And that's the other thing. I think Instagram has got really good things to it, but not just Instagram, but social media, sorry.
Yeah.
Social media are fantastic, but it's also people compete with each other.
Yeah, but it's not real life.
No.
And you've got to have a really thick skin to know there's life behind the lens.
Yeah. Wow, that's really good saying, life behind the lens.
You like that?
Oh, we should
have trademark that.
Life behind the lens. With Neat and Preet.
Yeah.
Like wow, that. if we ever start vlogging, I have the...
Can we just edit that bit out before we go live?
No, but if we ever have the confidence to make a vlog, that's what you call it.
Yeah, the vlog.
We've taken it. Trademark check.
Trademark check.
Blue tick.
Trading standards.
Yeah, we've done it all.
Patent.
Yeah. Who?
Patent your rights. Oh, you know what? That'd be another. I'll give you a business studies lesson as well.
Considering I work in business.
Yeah. You need help, mate. But anyway, you got anything else to talk about? Or should we just wrap up for the day? Because that is a lot of things to
We spent quite a bit.
So my brain is feeling quite hala now. Hala
Yeah.
means empty in my language, yeah, which is Punjabi.
My language, yeah, all right, just your language, yeah.
Hour.
But we normally do like 2-3 hour FaceTime calls, and sometimes we just sit there in silence. So
no, I watch you cut onions and make chicken curry from start to finish.
All that. But so this is actually very, very productive.
Well, unless you anything else.
And this is actually what our FaceTime calls are like.
Yeah, they're quite
random
and all over the place.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh yeah, did I show you this?
And then mum joins in. And then we'll do a 3-way call with mum.
Well, 2.5 because you only see her forehead, but anyway.
Yeah, she holds this is the phone. She holds it like that.
Yeah.
And all you see is her eyebrows going up and down. It's true.
I think she needs to have a podcast. Life behind the forehead. The face behind the forehead.
Yeah, no, she.
Anyway.
Yeah, right. So
I'm going to wrap this up.
Lovely talking to you guys.
Yes.
We hope you enjoyed it.
Please like, subscribe, comment. We'll be back with some more fun, engaging, educational
shit
and positive most of the time.
Shit.
Yeah, shit.
It is shit.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.